mileage on the bike. We're still testing the bike, and we're doing this on the east coast of Argentina. So we're gonna ride along this coast for a while. About 100 kilometers, and then we'll see what happens. Last days that I'm in Buenos Aires, and I swear that I found the restaurant with the best steak so far. It is called Carneros, and wow, it's amazing. Let me show you. Here is the restaurant with a nice outside view, and here is my delicious red wine infused steak. Okay, so I'm one last time here at BMW in Buenos Aires. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Nala is there too, you know, and there is 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿, and there's Ciro. All these guys have been helping me get the bike ready to go again.
Thank you so much.
Yes, there's the bike. We're gonna ride again, and now we're not coming back for a while. Thanks, guys. Muchas gracias a todo. Wow, it had been a little while. The bike has been at BMW for 6 weeks. And this is the first time that or the final time that I'm actually going to leave here again and to get going. So we're going to the front, one last photo, and let's continue. We got music on the line, got a dock on the beach over there. Anyway, just wanted to show you the bike's there, and the land on that side of the street is Uruguay. We're still in Argentina. We're saving that for a little bit later. We're just in between music with this music festival. Shit, they started again. Anyway, we just have to speak a little bit louder, so hopefully you can hear me on the line. There's no audience yet, so they're, I don't know, prepping, I guess. Maybe I'll have to come back later tonight. Day it's been today. It is dry for once. You can see the clouds have been pretty crazy, but you can see as well over here with all the puddles, the rain has just been insane, and so have the highways been, because there's, I don't know, the right lane has a lot of track forming from the wheels of the big trucks, and I've had it several times now that I got in there and that my rear starts just shaking, fishtailing a little bit, and it is really scary. Fortunately, doing nothing crazy and just slowing down helps. So I'm all good so far, but yeah, I gotta be cautious. There's been lightning too. Welcome to Paso de los Libres. I guess the free crossed here over that bridge that you see just next to my face, because that is actually the border. Well, the river is the border basically, but that bridge goes into Uruguayana, which is a city in Uruguay. Not going there quite yet. Gotta go check out some waterfalls first, but not such a shabby view from my hotel room here. See that weather? I just came through there. See that weather? That's what I've been longing for all day. That is the border in Uruguayana. We're back to our exploring ways. I am in Puerto Iguazú, which is basically the gateway to 𝐦𝐻𝐸 Falls, which is a massive series of waterfalls at a point where three countries kind of get in touch with each other: Paraguay, Brazil, and Argentina. And I'm just heading to one of the viewpoints, and then tomorrow we're going to check out the falls as well. So that'll be interesting. So 𝐦𝐻𝐸 Waterfalls is basically a series of waterfalls that result, that are at the end of the Iguazu River, which mostly runs through Brazil, but most of the falls are actually in Argentina. Apparently there are about 275 waterfalls. One of them, the tallest one, is 82 meters, and apparently this whole system is the largest waterfall system in the world. On top of that, I am in Argentina right now, so I'm going to check out the Argentinian side. After that, I'm going to have to go to Brazil because there's a different viewpoint from the Brazilian side. So I'll go through a couple of borders because I'm heading to Paraguay first, and then I'll revisit the waterfalls once again. Guess where I am? Iguazu. The waterfalls are not nearby; they're 20 kilometers away. But this is basically the corner where these three countries that I mentioned earlier all connect. So that bridge in the background, I'm pretty sure that is the border to Paraguay, I think. So I'm gonna check that out, and I'll probably be driving there in a couple of days. But we're gonna check out the viewpoints first. That's what's happening right now, so let's go. So how cool is this? I'm at this point where you have three countries that collide. So here, I'm in Argentina. Right over there is Brazil. And right over there is Paraguay. Not sure, there's a barge down there. Maybe I'll have to go down that way to get to Paraguay because I'm heading there first. And then after that, I guess I'm gonna be driving over that bridge to get back into Brazil again. So I'm trying to figure out a little bit how I'm going to get to Paraguay, because this bridge behind me is the border between Brazil and Paraguay, but I am in Argentina still. Now over my other shoulder in the distance, there is a bridge from Argentina into Brazil. So I might have to go into Brazil first for 10 minutes and then continue on to Paraguay. I'll have to do a little bit more research, but that's kind of what it looks like. Time for a beer while looking at three countries. All right, so over there in the distance, right over there, there's a bridge that is a bridge between Argentina and Brazil. So I suppose it's fair to assume that there's a border there, and then I have to cross that and go all the way to this bridge, which is the bridge between Brazil and Paraguay. I don't see a direct bridge between Argentina and Paraguay, so I'll have to do a bit more research, but let's see what happens. So we're in Iguazu, and we are gonna go to an outdoor restaurant, which is right here. Let me just show you a little bit better. There's the restaurant. Here's all the food. There's the chef, making sure stuff is hot. Me gusta su cocina, señor. Me gusta su cocina. Mucho. Well, the food has arrived here. This guy has made it in his kitchen, and here it is. So here is my plate. There's actually coals inside. You can see that. No, you can't see that, but that's gonna keep it warm. Enjoy! So today is the day. We're going to 𝐦𝐴zú Falls. We're a little bit lightly dressed because I have to take the bike just in a short distance, and then I'm gonna have to be hiking all over the place. So we got our coffee in, we got our suntan lotion, insect repellent, very important, and off we go. Well, guess where we made it to? Parque Nacional Iguazú. Let's go spot some waterfalls. So that's a little drawing of what it all looks like here. But a quick tip for everybody that wants to go here: buy your ticket the night before online, because you just walk by all the cash registers and there's usually a lineup. So do that. So I made it to the park, and then you think, let's go see some waterfalls. But this is kind of the map of the park, and you still have to hike a couple kilometers or something like that before you make it there. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's keep going. It's almost kind of weird. I am walking towards the waterfalls. The 𝐦𝐴zú Falls are supposed to be the biggest in the world, at least by sheer number of drops. And I can't even hear the water yet. I guess that's how far I'm away. And here we are. We have more coatis. This guy's getting curious. Sorry, dude. No food. They remain so cute. And they are quite docile, apparently. But they will bite, potentially. Cute little beasts. Hear that? Hear that? I hear some water. Looks like a very small waterfall, but at least going in the right direction, I suppose. So this is one of the trails we're taking. There's a very courageous man up ahead going with the wheelchair. Well, you can see the mist from the waterfall coming up. You can probably hear it, but it's hard to see from here. So we're on this trail, and there is one waterfall. And then we move up to the system. There they are, at least part of it. Let's go explore a little bit more. This place is just so amazingly beautiful. There is one of the waterfalls going down, and then on the other side, obviously, that's where the water comes from. But we're right in the middle of the Amazon, basically, just on the slightly on the Argentinian side. And these walkways, it's not even a hike, it's just a very pleasurable walk. Well, to me anyway. There's one man pushing a wheelchair, which was a little more difficult, so I wish him luck. You just keep on walking. Tiny little water streams everywhere. What a cool place. So next we're walking basically over the river 𝐦𝐸𝐺𝐻, which is a massive river. And on that side are the actual waterfalls going down. Can't see that from here, obviously. And then behind me on the other side, that's where the river comes from. A lot of water. And now we just continue on the path. Not surprising, I'm at 𝐬𝐴 Falls, and of course it's the rowdiest of them all. No surprise there. Keep walking along. So this is the way back, which is, I guess, a little bit more inland. Well, like 100 meters or 200. So there's no waterfalls here. You're just walking through the Amazon. It is incredible. Just always hard to imagine that, you know, of course they made it accessible here with this little bridge, but there's so much Amazon land that's just like this, that it's just, you know, you can't get there walking. Well, not that this easily anyway. Making sure my arm doesn't get chopped off by something on the way, by posts. Very fun. We're going to Devil's Throat, I believe it is. And this is going to go a lot faster than walking on the same track, evidently. What's going on here? More walkway. It is vast. This is one river. It's massive and all leads to these waterfalls that we've seen earlier. It's very cool, and it's pretty fun that they've built this walkway here, because obviously there's no way we'd get it here otherwise. All right, you guys want to see a real waterfall? I've been talking about waterfalls for a little while. I've seen lots of them, small ones, but now we're going to show you a real waterfall. Let's go. I don't think swimming there is a good idea. A little bit of current. Wow. What has also been nice in this park is that it is quite spacious, and it's not been that busy, even though it's a Saturday. So you don't feel like a herd of sheep the entire time. You just have time to check things out, and that's really good. I must say, those waterfalls, wow. There are so many of them, and they are so massive. Unbelievable. It dwarfs every single waterfall that I've seen on this trip so far. And those were often already quite beautiful, but they don't compare to this one. It's been quite a day. If you are nearby, I would highly recommend going here. It's a place you want to visit at least once in your lifetime, I would say.